Hello students. So now that the NEET PG exam is delayed, many of you are focusing on INI-CET May exam, and rightly so. If your preparation was going in the right direction and you had completed first reading or you were doing okay, it makes a lot of sense that you focus on May 26 INI-CET exam first, because NEET PG is anyways in August end and we have 3.5 months which can be used properly for INI-CET. So in this video I'll be talking about primarily how to focus on INI-CET examination, and we at Cerebellum are also launching Mission 3.0 E&D batch. E&D is a term that we use for tests and discussions, where we would be focusing the INI-CET exam of May first. So first things first, we have roughly 3.5 months for INI-CET and 7 months for NEET PG. The preparation for both these exams is not entirely different. There are lots of overlaps. At the same time, there are certain differences also. So focusing on INI-CET more in the initial part, and hopefully you'll crack it. And even if that doesn't happen, you would still have enough time to cover the NEET PG part. So you're not losing anything, you're only gaining. But if you are somebody who is just starting with the preparation, who was not doing anything and who is just starting with the preparation, probably 3.5 months might be a little too less of a time, and in that case probably focusing on NEET PG and November INI-CET might make more sense. So this is the video we are targeting more the INI-CET May examination. Alright, so see, what we need to do is we need to complete at least 2 to 3 revisions before INI-CET, right? 2 to 3 revisions need to be done about INI-CET, and we have to practice your INI-CET specific MCQs a lot. INI-CET tends to ask different kind of questions to a certain extent. The questions are more clinical, the questions are deeper, although to be fair, now even NEET PG is asking similar question, even FMG. Recently we had FMG January exam conducted by NBE, and the kind of questions were very clinical. Some of the questions were like INI-CET only. So all the examination bodies are moving towards deeper questioning of the topics, and some of the things that we see more in INI-CET need to be targeted more. We have to focus on INI-CET specific PYQs. INI-CET tends to repeat the same topics again and again, so you have to focus on that. And for subjects you have not covered till now or not covered well, you use rapid revision videos for the theory part. Some amount of conceptual build-up is important. You use the rapid revision videos. You can also use mission classes, the recorded mission classes, because now time is less, so we can't do all the live classes if you're focusing May INI-CET, but we have recorded lectures available. You can do that. Or if you are using some other resource, you have read some other notes, some other rapid revisions, anything, whatever you've done, you can use that also. So the idea is you will either watch the rapid revision videos or use whatever you have done in the past or mission classes to complete the content, and then we will start with the test and discussions, right? In which we will do the INI-CET specific MCQs. We will continue covering INI-CET specific PYQs on a daily basis. We will ensure that we have 3 revisions, and for MCQ practice, we are going to use not only the standard test and discussions, but also the grand test, mini grand test. I will show you how. Another thing, guys, is this game changer flashcards. So you know that Cerebellum has launched flashcards, right? And the idea of flashcard is we have got like 10,000, 11,000 flashcards, and the idea is the content is shown to you in such a way that you are forced to do active recall. Passive recall is a line is shown on the screen and you are given 4 options, like the drug of choice for treatment resistant schizophrenia is, and I write clozapine, olanzapine, risperidone, haloperidol. It's easier for you to pick clozapine because you have that written in front of you. But if I just show you the drug of choice for schizophrenia is, and now you're forced to remember what was it, you have to recall it, you are forced to put more stress on a brain, and now you're able to recall it clozapine, that memory connection becomes stronger. Now it has gotten embedded in your brain in a stronger way. And then flashcards also ensure spaced repetition. The same concept would be shown to you again and again. In case you are struggling with it, it would be shown more frequently. In case you know it, you can also suspend the card or drop the card in Cerebellum flashcard. Things that you know very well, they would not get repeated. But things that you are forgetting, according to an algorithm, they would be shown more frequently. The best part about flashcards is you can bookmark them. And lastly, in the last 3, 4, 5 days, all that you have to do is revise using the bookmark flashcards. We have in the Cerebellum Flashcards, we have given options of, last lap, important topic, multiple types. Keep on pressing last lap on the flashcards that are most important for you. And in the end, last 3, 4 days, you revise only using the flashcard, right? Some of you are worried that what if I'm not able to crack INI-CET? Would my NEET PG preparation suffer? No. The schedule that I'm going to tell you would in first phase focus on INI-CET. Once INI-CET is over, we will continue our onward journey towards NEET PG, right? So this is the basic structure of Cerebellum Mission 3.0 E&D batch. E&D is exam and discussion, the term that we use for test and discussion. Initial 2 months, January 29th to April 2nd, we would be, in fact, it's not January 29th. I think we are starting from February 1st, near about that day only. So in the first 2 months, we would be doing the first cycle where you are revising the subjects or reading or watching videos of rapid revision videos. This is something that you will do on your own. We will have live E&Ds, live test and discussion. So what is live test and discussion? Say I give you a schedule that for the next 2 days you have to study psychiatry. Now you either watch my rapid revision video of psychiatry, or you watch my mission class of psychiatry, or say you had read psychiatry from somewhere else, you revise it from there. Third day, I come and I give you a test of say 50 or 75 questions. These questions are on the INI-CET format. You do the questions in the evening 5:30 p.m. I come live and I show you, I discuss all the questions. I tell you what is the answer. I tell you what is the approach to the answer. I tell you what other options are not the answer, and you learn the art of solving MCQ. So on and so forth we do for all the subjects. So by April 2nd, you should have completed the first revision or the first read. Then in a month of April, we will revise. And this time we will use mini GTs. The 19 subjects have been divided into 5 clumps. So we will give you a schedule that in these 7 days you have to do these 5 subjects. In these 7 days, these 5 subjects. So we complete everything in this month. In the phase 1, we will be giving INI-CET specific late night PYQs. What are late night PYQs? In Cerebellum, every night around 10:30 p.m. we give a test. That test carries PYQs from different examinations. INI-CET specific PYQs would carry PYQs from the INI-CET and the AIIMS exam. Before 2020, we had AIIMS exam and many of the questions come from there. Many questions that students believe are newer questions are basically old, very old PYQs. Like I think last year AIIMS asked, INI-CET asked a question on SCOFF questionnaire. That it is used for which disorder? Eating disorders was the answer. Now students thought that it's a new topic, it's a new question, but it was a question from 2014 or 2013 AIIMS exam. Very old PYQ, recycled. So we will be giving you INI-CET specific late night PYQs, subject wise, according to the schedule of E&Ds. In the second phase, they will become mixed pack, multiple subjects together, so that you get into that mode of solving multiple subjects together. And then last revision you will do with us in Marathon INI-CET. What is Marathon INI-CET? All 19 subject teachers come live, they take a live class, around 70-80 hour class spread over 7-8 days, and everything that is important from the viewpoint of INI-CET is covered. So many students have complained that they become very overwhelmed in the last days, they do not know what to do. For them, this is a gold mine. You don't have to do anything. Just sit attentively and listen. See, when you are giving 19 teachers only 80 hours to cover everything, you can be rest assured that the things that are most important, most likely to be asked in the exam, they are being taught to you. These would be live classes. So it's a mixture of live plus recorded. If you miss any live class, everything is put back in the app as a recorded version, so you can follow it. And once the INI-CET exam is over, hopefully many of you would get selected, but those of you who do not, we will continue with the journey towards NEET PG with the lab 2. Alright, so this is going to be the schedule. This is phase 1. Yeah, as I was saying, we will start on Feb 1st, pediatrics, E&D on Feb 1st. This is tentative. The initial 4-5 are confirmed. There might be some changes in the dates according to the availability of teachers. Then you get 2nd, 3rd, then ENT. On Feb 6, we have forensic, Feb 10, pathology, So what I have done is I have kept more days for bigger subjects, lesser days for shorter subjects, and in some cases some subjects have been clubbed, but then accordingly more days have been given, right? And also remember that, for example, see here you are getting 2 days before psychiatry. You should not be giving 2.5 days of psychiatry. You should be, say, completing 1 unit of medicine, or maybe something, say general pharmacology from pharma. So you have to make such changes accordingly. We'll complete everything on April 3rd. This is all clubbed. And then we will start with the phase 2, where we'll have mini GTs. So from April 3rd till May 2nd, the next 30 days, you would revise whatever you have done, and you will have mini GTs in between. So this is how we complete the revision. And then finally, after May 2nd, in the first 2 weeks, we will have our marathon INI-CET, as I said, live classes, complete revision of the course. So students, study hard. You have gotten 3.5 months. Now 3.5 months is a good amount of time if you use it properly, more than 100 days, right? If you are a post-intern without a job, in that case you should be clocking at least 10 hours per day in the beginning, later on taking it to 12 hours per day, and study for 9 to 10 days, 9 out of 10 days. You can take one break every 10th day, but before that you have to clock 10 to 12 hours. If you are an intern or a post-intern with a job, still try to clock at least 6 to 7 hours per day, right? So sometimes we don't even realize what kind of capabilities we do have. I still keep talking about myself, that when I was preparing for the PG entrance examination, I got only 40 days because I had gone to US, was doing USMLE, decided to come back, took exam in just 40 days. And during those 40 days, I realized something about myself, that I can push to 12, 13, 14 hours. Before that, I never knew it. I had never gone beyond 8, 9, 10 hours. So during those days, I realized that I also can go till 12, 14 hours. Similarly, you have to outdo whatever you have done in the past. And believe me, we think that we cannot achieve these kind of hours, but we can. If you're motivated enough, if you get up in the morning and only one thing is in your mind, INI-CET NEET PG, INI-CET NEET PG, everything else is done around it, things start falling in place. You'll have to make sacrifices. You can't watch movies. You can't spend time talking to people on phone. You can't go and attend marriages, right? If you want big prizes like a seat in one of the central institutes or a good clinical seat, you'll have to make sacrifices. It is as simple as that, right? And you'll have to push yourself. As I said, initially try 10 to 12 hours or 6 to 7 hours. Later on, increase it further. Then you can take only one break every 15 days. Short duration of time. People say that even PG is tough. It is tough. After doing all of this, still you will have tough days, but uncertainties are not there. Today you do not know what is going to happen to you in the future. Today you do not know what will you become finally as a professional, where you will reach, which college would you go. Later on, when you are doing PG, even if things are difficult, even if you are overworked, even if you are underslept, at least you know that 3 years I have to spend and then I get my degree and I say goodbye, tata to this place and do whatever I want to do. Uncertainty is the biggest problem. If you push yourself today, if you make sacrifices for a couple of months, you at least get out of this phase, which is the worst. So in the morning hours, you have to either watch RR videos or revise using notes or watch mission videos. At night, you have to appear for the INI-CET specific late night PYQ and flashcards. These are very important. As I said, 2 sessions, 20 minutes each, twice a day. In 20 minutes, usually students are able to complete 50 cards. So every day you would be covering 100 cards and multiply it with 100, you have got 10,000 cards, right? Of course, you have to do the repetition also, but the repetition takes much lesser time. So even if you do flashcards properly for 3 months, you're good to go. Cerebellum Flashcards, those who are going to use it properly, they're going to get immensely benefited by it. Flashcard is a established way of studying in the Western countries, USMLE especially. Studies show that people who do flashcards end up getting 15% marks more. Imagine you scoring 15% marks more. Say you were getting 140 correct, from there you go to how much? 160 correct, 165 correct. The kind of jump that you will see in your rank, it would be humongous. Right, and then you will have subject-wise tests and discussions. As I showed the schedule, you will keep on having GTs. In between the GTs would be more INI-CET specific. We always have mocks, INI-CET mock 1, INI-CET mock 2. And as I said, the labs are very clear. The phase 1, phase 2 and then marathons. So if you are using rapid revision videos of Cerebellum, we suggest that you use the quick revision notes. They are concise. And during revision, keep on using highlighters and markers, so that when you revise, you read only the highlighted or marked portion. Even add sticky notes in case you get some more information in the E&Ds or GTs. Add that sticky note. Everything should be together. The test of the E&D usually goes live around 10 o'clock in the morning, and the discussion is done at 5:30 p.m. usually. Again, if you had used any other source, that is okay. Revise from there, but do the test and discussion, follow the cycle, follow the schedule. That is going to help you. If you are a BTR only subscriber, again, you can do the same thing, exact same thing. You have to increase the depth of your knowledge, depth of your preparation. Questions are becoming tougher. So you can't rely only on one source. You have to do at least repetition videos, make your understanding at least a bit better. And everything remains the same for you, even if you're a BTR only subscriber. So E&D plan is different from mission plan, the main plan. E&D plan does not come with the access to your videos, no access to rapid revision video, no access to main video, no access to mission classes. So in case you want to watch the rapid revision video or main video or mission classes, rather than going for E&D plan, go for the main plan, the mission 3.0 plan, the premium plan. But if you're planning to use some other resource, then you can go for E&D plan alone. E&D plan gives you complete access to Qbank, flashcards, all the tests, late night PVAQ, midday modules, and the marathons, the live classes in the end. Right? So how can you follow it? You can, again, if you want to use the rapid revision videos and other things, take this pack, Mission 3.0 complete pack. If you do not want any of these, just take exam and discussion pack. It says here 1 year plan, but say 3 months, 6 month plan, all of them are available. Right? So this is it, guys. The game has again become wide open. You have got 3.5 months and 7 months. The good thing about NEET PG getting delayed is now you can completely focus on INI-CET. That whole conundrum in your mind that if I focus on INI-CET, what will happen in NEET PG, that is gone. So it opens up the game again. And if you push yourself, if you work very hard, if you put in long hours, your dream of getting into one of the central institutes would definitely come true. Study hard, make yourself proud, make your parents proud, make your teachers proud. करके तो देखो, I mean, जो मजा मेहनत में वो किसी चीज में नहीं है. Put lot of effort, work so hard that you surprise even yourself. एक बार मन में आना चाहिए कि यार मुझे तो पता ही नहीं था कि मैं इतनी मेहनत कर सकता हूँ. I never knew that I can work this hard. Do that and you'll see how satisfactory it feels. All the best. May God bless you.